Alright, so this is a Honda Ignition. Customer took it out of his car. And, well, I guess it seized for him. So, this one didn't have any roll pins in it. And usually you have to take out a roll pin, like right there, and the ignition will pop forward. And then you could do all kinds of things. I don't even know if there's a spring. Oh, no, yeah, there's a spring back there. So there's a spring. I bought this kit from UHS Hardware. It's kind of crap, but it works. So it's their roll pin kit. It does a good job. The only thing is you can't buy replacement tips. So these things break pretty easily. They snap off really easily. So I'm gonna see if I can't get like a ASAP parts, or I don't know, maybe I go to the locksmith supply house and try to just get the tips for some other place. I was also gonna get an ASP roll pin removal kit because this one's kind of cheap, but their Honda Ignition wafer pinning kit is pretty decent. So this customer has an old car. We're gonna break it down and take all the problem wafers out because he says it's an old car. He's not too worried about it. Plus, you get a chipped key, and you know nobody's gonna steal the car. You know, unless they got the key. Like, it doesn't matter if they freaking get it to turn over. You know, they use a jackhammer or whatever. It's still not gonna start, so you're not gonna roll anywhere. Plus, honestly, if you wanted to steal a car, you should probably steal a tow truck so you can steal a bunch of cars. You know what I mean? You just like the repo dude, just picking up things. Like, if you got to a house and the safe wasn't bolted to the ground, what would you do? You put it in a dolly, okay, and then you put it in the back of your truck, and then you'd open it on your spare time, because you go in there with a big pry bar. It's probably gonna take you just as long as it would, or maybe even longer if it's a really good safe, you know, to roll it out. So we'll break it down and then show you the rest. Alright, so this dude had no wafers in his car. Okay, there's 2 wafers in his car. That's it. So with no roll pin and 2 wafers in his car, yeah, I've done jobs like this. Shit happens. You gotta make it work. You want to get paid. It's a 2004. Conditions are expensive. Not only that, these are a bitch to take in and out. So, plus you gotta cut. Honestly, you should just replace it. Anymore, I just replace it. A brand new one, uncoated. You can key it up. You know, the penny kit's $25 fucking dollars. Keys will run you, you know, anywhere from $1.30 for metalhead keys to, or like 90 cents depending on where you buy them, and then up to $5 to $25 for the keys. But if you buy from UHS Hardware right now, I think I bought one ignition for $10. Okay, and I think it came coated. It might have came uncoated. I think uncoated it was $10. So if you buy in the winter, those shit will make your life so fucking easy. Okay, especially with the roll pin kit. You know, it comes out really clean. You don't have to use a drill. You might break a bunch of tips, but it'll come out clean. And then you can key it up to factory. Now sometimes you'll get it out just like this. You'll put your wafers in it and the key will not fucking work. Okay, to save your fucking life. That's probably because something bends, it's weird, shit happens. Honestly, get a new fucking plug, stick it back in, and everybody's probably gonna be happy. You don't have to drill the ignitions out. And even if you did, you still couldn't get it out. You have to get the roll pin out. So there's the tip. We're gonna take everything out because that's what dude said. So that's what we're gonna do. And hopefully he could do the rest by himself and slap it on, drive his car around. Alright, so I didn't have a roll pin in the thing. I keep a lot of my trash. My dad always cries all the time, bro. He's becoming my wife. Okay, and he doesn't put out. He's literally my dad. But I got this roll pin kit along with UHS hardware. Okay, I bought stuff. Okay, I buy stuff all the time because I'm kind of my own company, so I have to stock my own crap. I have to buy my own equipment. These are for remotes. This is a roll pin kit for remotes, so sometimes I absolutely have to pull the key out because I gotta put a new blade in there or something, you know what I mean? Well, these ones don't actually fucking stick. They're not big enough, right? So I put Teflon tape around it, put it down around really, really tight, and then I shoved it in there. And Teflon tape is like my go-to thing for keeping things tight. I mean, it works for threads. It works better than Loctite, because Loctite, if you put Loctite in blocks, you'll fuck it up. I put it in a cam lock one time. I had the worst problems. Okay, if you need to make threads tight, put Teflon tape in it, because when you work on air compressors and stuff, like all your fittings for your air tools, you put Teflon tape on it, so it's airtight, it's waterproof, it's plastic, it's gonna last for fucking ever. You know what I mean? Especially it's for plumbers, so I mean anything that they do with that shit, it's probably gonna last a really long time. So he didn't have a roll pin, and then he had 2 bad wafers. Well, we're gonna stick it all back on and let him slap it on, and he should be back on the road.